Hi, this is Kenny and Angie here at Abundant Acres Homestead.
I just got finished editing our last video talking about our cow, and guess what?
We got another cow.
I'll go more into that later in a different video, or it might be in this video. I'm not really sure how this is going to work out, but anyway, he's right. We got another cow, and that means we've got to get this ready for a cow.
That's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. So we already started cleaning it up, and in all honesty, I probably should have got a before video because you guys wouldn't have believed what it looked like and how much stuff was actually in here. But we've already started working on it somewhat. Obviously, we got it cleaned out. It probably doesn't look like it's cleaned out to you guys, but for us, it is pretty cleaned out. The cow that we are getting, it's an actual beef cow. So all we really need is some place for it to go and a place for it to eat and some fence. The gate setup and systems are going to be a little bit different, and how we fence it, that you are liked and subscribed and everything, so that you can see how we plan on setting it up. And if you have any ideas, make sure you leave them in the comments, because we're at the building stage. So right now we can actually change our mind if we want to. I mean, we'll change our mind if we want to anyways, but it'd be better if we changed our mind before we built everything. So if you have any ideas, like I said, make sure you leave them in the comments, because we're open to ideas.
All right, well, right now I'm going to take one of these old gates that we have, and we've reused them over and over and over again, and we just restack them so we can have them again later. The hinge point bolts are rusted on them, and they're not. They ain't moving, so I'm just going to cut them off, put new bolts in them. Spray them down, so hopefully we don't ever have to do it again. And Angie's out back right now, and she's doing the easy work. She's digging fence post holes. So I figured I'd get these gates done. While she's doing that, I'll show you what I'm talking about. You can see those old bolts. They're all rusted, and there ain't no moving them. So like I said, I'm gonna cut them off and put new ones in it, so we can get this gate up. All right, I think we're good to go.
These post holes are the stupidest ones ever. Because if I had the old ones, I could just be like, deep enough. But no. This one actually has the thing on it that shows that I have to dig this deep. So, for those of you that are lazy and don't want to dig that deep, make sure you get the ones that don't have the markers. Because I guarantee Kenny would have dropped this in there to make sure that I dug it deep enough. Deep enough.
You dug the hole in the wrong spot.
Did I or did I not ask you? Make sure, because I'm not digging that hole twice. only did I not want to dig it twice, but he makes me dig a hole to China. Seriously, is that good, or am I gonna have to dig it?
Oh no, it's good. It's good.
So you're just jacking with me?
Yeah, I'm just checking.
Okay, we're gonna cut this camera, and he might come back with a black eye.
What Angie has is a fence post tamper. It probably weighs about 25 pounds. One end has got a flat circle on it. And the other one's got like a chisel point on it. So like you can chop out roots with it, or get into the hard to reach area and push it back in. But all the dirt that comes out of the hole goes back in the hole. And you tamp it back in and it packs it solid all the way around. Then you don't have to use concrete. And this is one of Angie's favorite jobs, is to dig fence post holes and to tamp them back in.
I will tamp over digging. I hate digging fence posts.
Don't let her lie to you. She loves every bit of this part.
You are wrong. But if you dig enough and you tamp enough, you should have muscles, which I clearly do not have. That's why I'm huffing and puffing. Out of shape.
Angie called in the reinforcements.
It's kind of tough.
Okay, so we've been working today. I wasn't going to bore you with everything that we did, but you pretty much seen how we set the posts. I also drove steel posts. I'm going to show you what we're doing so that it kind of makes sense. And I want to do it now because we're getting ready to lose some sunlight. So let me just show you what we've done. Okay, you guys seen where Kenny hung the gate. So we've got the gate that comes to here. Okay, so our gate comes here, and then we have, this is the fence that we've been doing today. Kenny's getting ready to stretch the fence so that it's good and tight, and then we are going to pretty much be doing the exact same thing that we did here, right over here off the barn and going that way. You can kind of see where the posts are down there. And what we have plans for in the future is this little aisleway, I guess. I don't know what else you want to call it. Trying to plan this out for the future in case we ever do get a milk cow. We will be able to use this area to separate the calf, and that way Mom has the night off, and then I can milk her in the morning, and then we'll put the calf back out with Mom. But this will be, I'm calling it the baby area, or the baby pen. But it will also serve for the meat cows as the loading gate. So we're gonna put a gate down there at the end, and then all that we'll have to do is run them into here, and then we will be able to run them out, straight out that way. And Kenny has plans to build a loading ramp thing. I don't really understand that, but he's got it all figured out. But there'll be a ramp down there, and we will just push the cows out that way to get them loaded up.
Okay, I got my four-wheeler parked sideways. I have a strap on each side of the rack. I have a ratchet strap that is hooked to my fence post tamper. And all I do is I just weave it in and out of every run all the way down. I do have a fence stretcher that bolts to the side of it, but sometimes this is just quicker. And all we're doing is just stretching fence, so it's not like I'm pulling, I don't know, a mile. I'm pulling maybe 60 feet. So we'll get as tight as we can and get it nailed down. You can see the wheels are off the ground on this side. And then I have it basically just strapped to the front. And that's it. All the way down. So we'll get it attached nailed down. I'm probably going to use the Zippy thing, and I don't know if everybody remembers the Zippy thing, so I'll take you along and show it. Everybody else love enjoying putting these staples in. How many fingers does everybody smashed? Try to do this without smashing a finger. This is how I do it. I try to put the staple right up against there. That way it holds it tight all the way down. All right. Concrete rebar tie tool.
Zippy thing.
These are the ties.
For the Zippy thing.
Pick it up. And obviously Angie calls it the Zippy thing. You put the hooks in there. Tie it. That's it.
And I don't know if I'm going to get to show you the rest of it by the end of this video. Try to keep my videos short. If not, I will add on to and make another video, show you guys the rest of it all done. So if this happens to be the end of this video, I just want to say thank you for hanging out with us today. Be safe and God bless. Get into that clay.
Riff! There, is that fence supposed to feel better? Now that you're back in the rhythm.
I'm definitely not back in the rhythm. Trust me, my arms are going to be like jello tomorrow.
So what you're saying is you don't want to put all these in wood fence posts like we used to.